Hello viewers, today we are going to talk about Khadi, the handcrafted textile of India. Khadi is the pride of India and has the distinction of being the only cloth that is to be used for making our national flag. Khadi was an integral part and an icon of Swadeshi movement. It has been referred to as the fabric of Indian independence, and it had a key role to play in the Swadeshi movement or the freedom struggle. It is now slowly coming into mainstream fashion and is accepted widely in the fashion circles. Khadi or khadar is a term that is used for hand woven cloth made from hand spun thread. Predominantly cotton fiber is hand spun and it is used to make cotton khadi. If silk or wool fibers are used, then the fabric is termed as silk khadi or woolen khadi. The spinning of yarn is typically done on a spinning wheel. This spinning wheel is called as charka. Charka literally means wheel. Over the years, the industry has seen charka in many variations in terms of the design. The best known charka is amber charka. This charka is semi-mechanized. Hand spun yarn of 115 count can be made on a traditional charka. However, on amber charka, it is possible to make finer yarn of 115 to 150 count yarn. The difference in amber charka and traditional charka is in the twist that is given to the yarn. The yarn made out of amber charka has a higher twist when compared with the traditional charka. The hand spun hand woven khadar cloth is soft, supple and is very absorbent. The cloth is a versatile fabric. It is cool in summer and warm in winter. In order to improve its look, it is starched to give it a very stiff feel. Khadi sector is characterized by decentralized production and selling by over 2,230 NGOs referred to as Khadi institutions. Through their 7,050 outlets spread across India, these Khadi institutions are the backbone of the sector and they provide employment to 10.1 million rural artisans in our country. The promoter of Khadi in India is Khadi and Village Industries Commission, Ministry of MSME, Government of India. Let us learn how Khadi came into existence. In India, Khadi is not just a cloth, it is rather an ideology which is started by Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhiji promoted the spinning of Khadi for rural self-employment and self-reliance back in the 1920s in India. Back then, the British bought cotton from India at a very cheap price or a low price and exported to Britain to make fabrics. These fabrics made in Britain were imported to India and sold at very high prices in the Indian market. The Khadi movement aimed at boycotting such foreign goods which were produced by the British and promoting Indian goods, thereby aiming at improving India's economy. Gandhiji led the Swadeshi movement by urging people to stop using these foreign clothes and use only khadar material. With his sustained efforts, Khadi became a way of life. Let us learn more about production of Khadi. Khadi, like we saw, is a hand spun, hand woven fabric. It is made purely from cotton, but it can also be woven in silk or wool or in a mixture of these fibers. The fabric preparation is eco-friendly as it does not use any electricity. Moreover, the manufacturing processes do not generate any toxic waste products. Production of Khadi includes cotton growing, picking, ginning, cleaning, carding, sliver production, spinning, sizing, dyeing, weaving. Cotton is first hand-picked from cotton fields. The fibers are separated from the seeds by a sharp comb-like object. It is then ginned into slivers. The slivers are then spun into yarn on a spinning wheel called as cherka. This spun yarn is wound onto reels, which is then sent to the weavers for making into a fabric. Hand looms are used to weave the yarn to a fabric. The various steps that are followed for making yarns are cleaning. When the natural fibers are harvested or collected, they contain dry leaves, stems, seeds, dirt and unwanted material that are removed during a cleaning operation. The second step is carding. Here the fibers sometimes get matted and stick to each other. Carding machine opens these fibers up and arranges them in a parallel manner. The carded web of fibers is turned into a soft rope called a sliver. The third step is combing. This is an optional step used for making fine quality yarn. Carded slivers are combed to separate long and short fibers with the help of series of combs. The fourth step is spinning. Here the carded and combed slivers are further drawn and spun into yarns. The yarn is a single strand, but it may be plied into several strands. The fifth step is winding. The yarn is wound onto various packages according to the weight or length of the yarn and its end use. Viewers, let us look at the different types of khadi that are available in the market. Khadi is light and soft fabric. Many types of khadi are produced in India. Fine khadi such as malmal has a very translucent quality. There are 4 different types of khadi that are available in the market. The first one being muslin, which is a fine khadi. Muslin is a cloth of very fine count known from historical era. People of Bengal were known for this fine cloth. It was popularly called as Dhaka muslin. This fine cloth was produced in Bengal, part of Orissa and Andhra Pradesh, mostly in the coastal belt or near river bank. The term muslin, in accordance to one theory, has been derived from Machilipatnam, which is now in Andhra Pradesh, where a type of muslin was produced. But according to another theory, the term was derived from a city of Mosul located in Iraq, from where this cloth was exported to Europe. The unique feature of these muslins is that a finer yarn of 400 to 500 count is used to make the super fine fabric. The second type of khadi that is available in the market is Panduru khadi. This is a unique textile produced in Srikakulam district of Andhra Pradesh. Cloth from 40 count to 120 count from locally available short staple cotton is produced in Panduru. Panduru khadi is produced from a special variety of cotton, namely Punasa cotton, hill or white cotton and red cotton of very short staple, which are produced predominantly in Srikakulam area. The cotton is combed and purified with the help of fish jaws of Valugu sea fish. Hence, the fabric has superfine finish which does not fade in regular use. The use of this fish bone helps in producing a 100 count fine khadi, which is a national standard. Panduru khadi stands out proudly among the 2000 and odd certified khadi centers across the country. The third type of khadi that is popular in the market is khadi silk. In khadi silk, the ratio of khadi and silk is 50:50. This fabric requires dry cleaning. It shrinks to about 3% after the first wash. It is quite an expensive fabric. Khadi silk provides a royal and rich look. Various types of apparel are made from khadi silk like salwar kameez, kurta pajama, saris, dupattas, shirts, vests and jackets. Apparels like kurta, jacket, sari blouses require lining to be given to ensure its longevity. The fourth type of khadi that is available in the market is woolen khadi. This khadi is made purely out of wool. The fifth one is called as khadi polyvastra. It is a combination of polyester and cotton in the ratio of 67:33. So, it is a blend which is hand spun and hand woven. In colder northern states, woolen khadi is produced. This fabric is dyed in a variety of colors and decorated by block prints, or it is tie-dyed. In Gujarat, khadi is embellished with embroidery and mirror work. Viewers, let us see the uses of khadi. Like we have seen, khadi is a versatile fabric. The fabric has coarse texture and gets easily crumpled. As such, the fabric is limp after washing. Therefore, to keep it stiff and firm, starching followed by ironing has to be done. The beauty of the fabric gets enhanced with washing. The more it is washed, the better it looks. It has the unique property of keeping the wearer warm in winter as well as cool in summer. Khadi has the capacity to absorb moisture, hence it is easily soaks the sweat and keeps the wearer cool and dry. Many types of apparel like kurta, saris, salwar suits, western tops, shirts, trousers and skirts can be manufactured from this khadi cloth. Let us see what are all the various governmental policies that are there to protect khadi. Khadi production and selling comes under the small scale industry sector. KVIC or Khadi and Village Industries Commission. It is the Indian government body which promotes the usage of khadi. KVIC was created by an act which was passed by the Parliament, namely Khadi and Village Industries Commission Act of 1956. It is an apex organization under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. In April 1957, it took over the work of former All India Khadi and Village Industries Board. Khadi is sold through its numerous outlets, namely Khadi Gramodyog. Every year, starting from the date of 3rd October to January 29th, all Khadi Gramodyog Bhavans provide discount to the public on various Khadi products. The broad objectives of Khadi Village Industries Commission are the social objective of providing employment, the economic objective of producing saleable articles, the wider objective of creating self-reliance amongst the poor and building up of a strong rural community spirit. The various functions of KVIC include planning, promotion, organization and implementation of programs for the development of khadi and other village industries in the rural areas in coordination with other agencies engaged in rural development. Building up of a reserve of raw materials and implements for supply to producers, creation of common service facilities for processing of raw materials as semi-finished goods, provisions of facilities for marketing of KVIC products, organization of training of artisans engaged in the industry and encouragement of cooperative efforts amongst these artisans, promoting the sale and marketing of khadi or other products of village industries or handicrafts, encouraging and promoting research in the production techniques and the equipment employed in the khadi and village industries sector. The Commission seeks to achieve these functions by implementing and monitoring various schemes and programs. Viewers, to conclude, khadi is a handmade, hand-woven, durable, long-lasting fabric. Gandhiji started the Swadeshi movement with the thought of self-employment and self-reliance. He promoted khadi as a fabric produced by the masses for the masses. Khadi over the years has moved from a freedom fighter's identity fabric to a fashion garment. It is widely accepted in the Indian fashion circle. Leading fashion designers are showcasing their collections by designing clothes with khadi material. There is a huge demand for khadi in the international market, especially in Western countries. Khadi is organic in nature and is a zero carbon footprint fabric. India celebrates Khadi Day on September 19th. Khadi is the only material that is allowed to be used to make the Indian flag, thereby occupying a position of pride. So viewers, in today's episode, we have learnt more about Khadi, the pride of India. Thank you.